like pouring rain out here, and people running across the parking lot and driving around. And a ambulance siren went off a minute ago, and then stopped, synced, turned on, synced, and then turned off, synced. Like shortly after it turned on, and then there's been like 5 other sirens today out there. I've just been inside all day because it was cloudy and cold outside, so I've just been in my apartment all day today. But yeah, it's like pouring rain right now, and they're out here driving around like regular. But yeah, it's been all types of sounds out there today, and sirens, a lot of other sounds and banging sounds. Oh, and these birds kept flying by my window. I was just sitting in here and just like looking out the window. I was just like sitting on the floor looking out the window, and these birds kept flying by the window, and there'd be sounds out there synced with the birds flying by the window. They just kept doing it. And the birds are just like flying around in all these different stalker formations. Like it'll just fly out and then just like hover and then just fly back the other way, but then like there'll be a banging sound outside synced with it, or a car horn or whatever. It just kept happening over and over. There's a cop driving by right now, synced. And there's other sync heads, a lot of them, driving around and driving through the parking lot. Um, what else was I gonna say though? That one gang stalker attacked me last night, but he was just like trying to grab my phone, and then he just like was like grabbing my arms and just like slapping my arms basically. I think he was just like trying to knock the phone out of my hand basically. But then and then we like walked over. I walked away from the bench, and like when we get over to the intersection, he turns around and walks away. Like I was just trying to like protect my phone. And I was like trying to record him too, but then like he had his face covered anyway, so like he put his shirt over his face as he was getting out of the car. That dude's crazy though. Like right after I walked up to my window, I saw this silver car that looks like his car in the parking lot. I don't know if it was his car or what, but it looked like it. And then when I got home last night, I walk up to my window to close the blinds, and there's this black car driving by. I don't know if it was the yeah guy's car or what, but it might have been. But yeah, he kept driving by me in his silver car and being like, "Why are you recording me?" But then he kept driving by me though, over and over. Like he wants me to record him. Because why else would you just keep driving by over and over if you don't want me recording you? That doesn't make any sense. He just kept driving by me and being like, "What's up, bitch? I'm gonna kick your ass." Just like, and then he's like flipping me off. Like one time he just like flips me off. Another time he's just like hiding, like this, like leaning back in his chair. He's just like hiding like this in his car as he drives by. And then like all the other times he's like yelling shit at me. And like, "Why are you recording me, you weirdo, you police ass motherfucker," or whatever he was saying. And then the yeah guy drove by and he's like, "Yeah." If y'all know about the yeah guy, he's always driving by me and going, "Yeah." So the yeah guy drove by me. And then I slowly started to realize as he drove by me a few more times that the other guy was in the passenger seat in his car now. So it was the yeah guy driving, and the guy that kept yelling at me is in the passenger seat. And then they drove by me one time, he's yelling again, and he's throwing the guy in the passenger seat. And then he throws a empty bottle of whatever liquor, the little mini bottles, throws an empty one of those at me out of the car. And then he threw another one like on the street another time that he drove by, and he just kept driving by like 100 times. And then he pulled up and parked, and then he was like, "Record me, motherfucker." And like I wasn't even recording him, I was pointing my camera straight, and he's like, "You gonna keep recording me, bitch?" And then he like gets out of the car all of a sudden and runs and comes up to me and puts his shirt over his face, and then he slaps my arms and shit. Tries to grab the phone out of my hand. Like I don't know, are gang stalkers not allowed to actually like beat you up or what? But then he just turned around and walked the other way at the intersection. No, you kept sinking. You kept driving by sinking. And yelling right as he drives by me too. Like how the yeah guy does when he goes, "Yeah." He does it right next to me. But Damn, I wish I could have caught his face though, because he was stalking, he was littering, and he assaulted me. So, didn't catch his face though. Wow, there's no stalkers all of a sudden right now. There was the whole time I was talking though. Oh, there they are. There's a cop being a sinkhead. But anyway, there's still no jobs out here, so hit the Cash App or the PayPal, guys. If you can. If you got $1 to throw away, I'll take it. Not really though. Um, Damn, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Here's more stalkers driving by though. But what was I gonna say though? Damn. Oh yeah, vote for ILCAT 2024 for president. Lots of stalker maneuvers out here, all synced up with each other at multiple different places on the street, multiple different streets and things, all at the same time with each other. Crazy. Was my plan for America to abolish gang stalking. Now the train horn's going off. My refrigerator just turned on. And I think there was a train horn earlier today. Probably a few of them. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna ban gang stalking. Gonna ban glitter. I'm gonna legalize open carry swords. I'm gonna stalking's not legal. Yeah, it's not legal. a silver car pulled up and parked out here, and he's just sitting here. Is he a stalker? I think he pulled up synced with other cars, if I remember right. Dude, I want a sword. Why can't I carry a sword? Doesn't make sense. Like, what's deadlier, a gun or a sword? But you can carry a gun, though. You can't carry a sword. I mean, I guess it depends on who has the sword, because some people can just chop the bullets in half, so. Train horns going off as all these whiteys drive through the intersection. And keeps going off synced. Texas has open sword carry? What? Nice. Dang, he's going crazy with the train horn. Why does he have to honk it so many times? They usually don't honk it that many times. What's he honking it so many times for? Just be a stalker head? Or what? Sheesh. There's a lot of stalkers driving by. And then, as usual, they sync up things when I open my eyes this morning. And then, they sync up things when I'm watching my videos back. And then earlier, like, I was sleeping, and I was like half asleep or whatever, and I was having this dream where I was walking up to an intersection, and then when I get to the intersection, there's whatever sound outside, a car alarm or whatever it was. In the real world, outside of my apartment, synced with my dream. Again. It happens every day. It's weird. But yeah, there's just this silver car sitting out here, and I just wonder, is it that guy? I don't know. He's just sitting there on the side of the street, though, forever. And then he's gonna do something synced. There's my water heater turning on when this white truck is turning into the parking lot, and then there's a car coming out of the parking lot. It's a blue truck, I think, and then this bird flew over synced, and then these other birds are flying in synced, flying over the parking lot, and then this other bird flew like right in front of my window, and then this car is driving out of the parking lot. I think he was syncing with the birds, and then there's this other bird flying by now, syncing with him, and then this car turned on when he got to the other corner in the parking lot. And the train horn is probably syncing, and then the car synced with the car that turned on the parking lot again. The same car synced with it again. And then this car synced with another car, and I heard a kid scream or something at the same time. And then it syncs with another red car, and then the red car from the parking lot is taking off at the same time. And then it's syncing with the bird as he starts to back up again, and then he's driving forward again, and then he's gonna sync again. And there's a kid screaming. He's screaming again when these cars are syncing. The train horn is going off as the red car is driving out on the street. And then this other car takes off out of the parking lot as that car drives by that car on the street. And then the silver car is taking off when it turns out of the parking lot. He's just slowly creeping away, and then all these other cars are sinking. This other one's taking off out of the parking lot. Just non-stop sinks out here, bro. What else can I say? Oh, it's another red car taking off out of the parking lot. Is he gonna sink? He's sinking with another red car as he leaves the parking lot. Wow, that was a lot of red cars and parking lot sinks. But yeah, sometimes when they drive by me, they'll be like taking a sip of like the little coffee cup, like Starbucks coffee cup, you know. Just like take a sip as they drive by me, or they'll like smoke a cigarette as they drive by me. I swear they do things like that when they drive by me sometimes. And of course, they scratch their head and touch their nose and cough and all that shit. But and then there's the one video where someone drove by me and they threw a cigarette on the ground. Like they're driving by me at an intersection too. And they just throw a cigarette on the ground right next to me. It's nighttime, so it like sparks on the ground. That was one of my older videos. I don't know. It's way back there somewhere. Probably one of my Facebook lives that I uploaded onto YouTube. A bird just flew over right when I walked up. Was that a stalker bird? This other bird just flew by and synced with this whitey car, I think. And then this car just turned off and then back on in the parking lot when he went around the corner or whatever it did. Lights turned off and then back on. And this other bird flew right in front of my window. And then this other one just did right now. And one night when I was sitting looking out my window recording like this, there was a bat that flew up in my face in the window. And they'd always do that with bugs too in the window. They'll fly a bug right in my face in the window. And another bird just flew right Another bird just flew right by my window. Right in front of my window. Synced with cars on the street. I don't know what types of birds these are. Are they robins or whatever they? And then yesterday or whatever day, either this morning's video or yesterday, or I don't remember, but I saw this like seagull looking bird. I don't know if it was a seagull or what it was. I see like hawks stalking me, just all different types of birds. Like every species of bird is out here stalking me. I haven't seen any flamingos yet or toucans or anything. If I go down to Florida, I'm gonna see some flamingo stalkers. Condors and dingoes, yeah, probably. If I go to the Grand Canyon, I'm gonna see some condor stalkers. Probably. No lies, actually. It's probably real. And this bird just flew by my window right as this tan car was driving by me, and then he synced me with this whitey car. Yeah, I don't know if I go to the mountains, I'm gonna see some grizzly bear stalkers or what. I don't know. How deep does the rabbit hole go? I know there's rabbit stalkers. I see the rabbit stalkers all the time. And the squirrel stalkers. And the bird stalkers. And the dog stalkers. And the cat stalkers. And the bug stalkers. And a bird just flew right in front of my window again, but I don't know if he synced with anything that time. But it's probably the stalker bird again. And these whiteys are sinking. And then this bird is flying up, and then this other bird is flying down right in front of my window. They're doing all types of stalker maneuvers out here with their bird flapping. What types of birds are these, though? I think they're sparrows or whatever. Fuck. Some type of stalker birds. They just keep flying in front of me, like they just keep doing. Like there's another one right now. They just keep doing it over and over. Now they're gone. Where are they? They'll be back in 10 seconds. Oh, there's one bird right now. Was he thinking of me talking about the birds? Oh. Just a never-ending adventure out here. And then there's the guy in the video yesterday who turned on his leaf blower synced. It was really synced and obviously synced. As it always is. And then there was the guy who turned around right next to me at a corner of a building. It's also really obvious. He's just walking up the sidewalk, and then right as I walk by him, He turns around, walks the other way, and it's right at the corner of a building. And a white SUV started at the exact same time, and then it backed up, synced next to me at a corner of a building. And then that guy just followed me all the way up the sidewalk across the street from me. So if that's not synced, what is? I don't know. There's thunder right as this white van drives out. There was thunder and lightning earlier, but I don't know if it was the sync thunder, but I think that was sync thunder right now. It was right as a white van drove out. Seems like a random pattern to me. A guy turning around right next to me. Seems random to you? Like right next to me. Oh, there's a car honking. It is like, I think it was synced. Anyway, I just want to say the stalkers are crazy, and they're still crazy, and it's just crazy out here. And it's just crazy. And I've been looking for a job for 3 months. That's crazy. So, hit the Cash App and hit the PayPal, guys.